I want to just take some time to just sit with you, drink some tea, and remind ourselves of who we are. Let's remember who we are. I'm not sure about you, but I'm a very intense person. When I work on something, or if I have a project, or I'm even in the office, or doing ministry, or recording a video, or editing a video, I give my all. I put my all into it. I'm really good at just locking down and just being laser focused to where like that's everything that I see. I'm just really intense, and that's a beautiful thing. I think that really helps me to be present. But I also, when I'm not as healthy, I tend to identify with whatever I'm doing, and I lose myself in the process. My thought behind this video with you is to just sit, to drink tea, which is something that is really centering for me. Drinking tea and praying and going on walks, these things kind of ground me, and they're stepping stones to me remembering who I am and what's important and what I should be focusing on. So I got a couple cards here. I'm not sure if I'm going to go through these cards. These are the Untethered Soul cards that I showed you guys a while back. They're really helpful for me at times, just to serve as little reminders. I like the ideas in the book. The first card I have is you are a great being who has been given a tremendous opportunity to explore beyond yourself. I am a great being. I'm a human being made in the image of God, and I've been given a tremendous opportunity to explore beyond myself. This is what it means to be human. To recognize that I'm a great being and that I've been given the opportunity to explore beyond myself. This is what it means to love, to go beyond yourself. I mean, maybe to go beyond your ego and to go beyond your mind and your emotions so that you can experience reality. And I think maybe you can equate God with reality. As you find God, you are finding what is real. You are finding what is true. Let's see what else he got here. That one was okay, but I want some more. Oh, this is important to remember. Who am I? Well, you are not your thoughts. You are simply aware of your thoughts. That's one of my favorite ideas, because I live in my head a lot. I do. I am an introspective person. I enjoy contemplating. I enjoy meditating and thinking hard. But it's easy for me to identify with those thoughts and those beliefs that I develop for myself, but also am I exposed to. And so this is a great reminder that, yeah, I may have a thought, I may have an idea, but there's more to me than my thoughts, my ideas. There's more to me than my beliefs. If I attach myself too closely to my thoughts and my ideas, I think I can think too highly of myself. Literally think too highly of myself. And the more I cling to those thoughts and those ideas and those dreams that are up here, I think the more I lose touch with what is real and reality. I think our thoughts are meant to serve a purpose. Our beliefs and our ideas are meant to serve a purpose. They're always meant to serve the world and to serve creation and people, and not just to be up here tormenting us. This is a good one. Sorry, I think I hit the microphone. When your stuff gets hit, speaking of hitting the microphone, when your stuff gets hit, let go right then, because it will be harder later. Let me say that again. When your stuff gets hit, let go right then, because it will be harder later. This card is just focusing on the egoic boundaries that we place on ourselves when we walk around with a my attitude. And when I say my, I mean like, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. Don't touch it. If you touch it, I'm going to beat you up. Like that. I think that's the mentality we have. It's very, very childlike. You know, I have a little brother. He's 7, and he's had that posture towards things. He's changing, but he says, this is mine, this is mine. And it's funny because as a child, technically nothing belongs to you. I mean, you didn't buy anything. I'm sure your parents gave those things to you, and I think the same can be true with God. Like, I don't own anything technically. I didn't bring myself into this world. Everything I experience from my birth is a gift that I am not entitled to. If I approach life that way, and I remember that I'm more than my stuff, then when my stuff gets hit, when things happen that I don't want to happen, I think I can have more grace and be more okay with that. And I think the more resistance I have towards me not getting hit or protecting my stuff, I think the more I suffer. The idea behind this is just to remind ourselves. It's just remembering, okay, this is good. And I've been wrestling with this, especially, in light of my video I posted last week, but let's read it. When you feel pain, simply view it as energy. Let go and give room for the pain to pass through you. So this is a beautiful idea on this card and in theory, but man, it's hard. It's hard, especially when there's moments like last week where I have this pain and I'm trying to let it pass through me. I mean, I'm trying to look at it as energy, but it's still hard. And eventually, things do change, and your emotions shift, and when you're in that pain, it's not as easy as just, oh, this is just energy. this pain that I'm experiencing is just energy, and if I just remember that, I'll be fine. Sometimes it's not that simple, but this is a helpful idea. It really is. And just a reminder that, all the emotions that I experience, even if it's painful, all the things that I experience in this life, painful or good, they're part of the reality of life. And I think if I remember that, it could be easier to let them go, and even to place it on the back burner. I think even placing it on the back burner, that's a way of letting go, I guess. I have no idea how long I've been talking. I have no idea. I was trying to look at it on the camera, but I have no idea. I have not been reading the back of them for all the other cards. That's funny. You should be experiencing life that's happening to you, not the one. Oh, you should be experiencing the life that's happening to you, not the one you wish was happening. Don't waste a moment of life trying to make other things happen. Appreciate the moments you are given. Okay, and I would push back on some of this too. It's so funny how this book really spoke to me a few months ago, and there's still some stuff that still is, but I'm really, as I've been wrestling with stuff, as I've been growing, I'm pushing back on some of this, which is funny. So yeah, I agree with this statement that you should be experiencing the life that's happening to you right now. Yeah, there's a beautiful thing about just being in the moment and trusting that the moment is enough. That is beautiful. And at the same time, I don't know if it's wasteful trying to make other things happen. I think I can be in the moment and appreciate what's going on, but still try to make other things happen. And this is what I would push back on this card. And he unpacks all this in the book, and I'm just giving you guys some things to think about as you're pushing back and trying to figure out how to maybe view some of these ideas holistically, and maybe just not in a silo and dualistically. Well, the tea is gone, which means I think we're at a good place. I feel like I'm at a good place, remembering what's important, remembering who I am, and I hope that this video has been helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for blessing me with your attention, especially if you watched this video up to this point. You gave me, I don't know how long this video is, maybe 10 minutes or 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes of your attention. I really appreciate that. I don't take that for granted. And my prayer is that something has spoken to you, and something has blessed you, and something has reminded you of who you truly are.